All right, we got Kansept Knives Little Main Street. Kick it open. Dirk Pinkerton design, 154 cm blade, and it's pretty inexpensive. It's the what? The 2015 Alpha 3. And yes, it is. It's the 2015 Alpha 3, 154 cm carbon fiber, 2.26 inch blade. And the box looks humongous compared to the knife, doesn't it? Whew. It is a small knife. It's got ambidextrous thumb studs, a liner lock, carbon fiber scales, super, super lightweight. Just kick this on. So if you like just super discreet carry that, then this might be for you, especially if you want something that's classy, a little bit more upscale looking. 45.2 grams. Let's roll it around to ounces. 1.6 ounces. That's nothing, brother. That's nothing. Check it out. Interesting, huh? We will disassemble this and take a look at it. Lockup's nothing to brag about. If it's 20%, that's all it is. But, you got this little pass-through area, so there you go. Drops right on your thumb, and guess what? It ain't gonna hurt you. Ain't gonna hurt you. It's so light. That blade's so light. It's got a stiff little detent in it, though. Oh, there you go. Okay. Yeah, it's sharp. Stone wash. Piercing. Slicing. Let me take a look at the plunge. That looks pretty good. Overall design flows in here, looks pretty good. Blade to handle length, yep, that looks pretty good. God, that can't be much for that. Come here, I gotta check this out. That can't be much for width. No, it's not. 0.41, 10.5 millimeters. I'm surprised it's that much. 3 millimeter blade stock, 0.11. So, you want to get something out that's like it, get the Goblin. Goblin's more expensive. This is pure tie, and of course, it's all S35VN, different kind of setup. This is an open design. This has got a backspacer. But, they're both very, very small knives. So Kansept, they kind of went on a run there and got a couple of really small ones made up. I think maybe some people were calling for more discreet carry. 2¼ 55, 56 millimeter length, about 5.5 inches, not quite though. And over 13 and a half, maybe 13.7 centimeters. So that's what you got there. Like I said, open design. There's your standoffs. They're pretty sturdy. 3 finger. That's it. Very neutral. Yeah, comfortable from that aspect. And you got jimping up on top of here. I don't find that to be terribly effective because the top part is not jimped. The jimping is kind of on the sides here. Let me see. Middle finger flick. Oh, yeah, easy. Yeah. But thumb flick, kick it open. Yeah, that detent, that feels pretty stiff when it goes over. There's no way I'm going to throw this out. Wow, that is just a real stiff. And you can tell that thing's holding. But it doesn't have to hold much because this thing is so light. So that detent ball can really stick it to it. And yeah, that's a solid 6 on the detent scale, if not tougher, just purely because of the lightweight blade and that detent ball being able to hold it on to dear life until it's just got to break loose. And then when it does, there's no fail. I mean, it's a no-fail knife. It's not going to kind of half-ass out there. If it kicks loose, it's going all the way. Yeah, so, I mean, so light in the pocket. You won't even know it's there. Interesting, they didn't, well, I was going to say they didn't put a lanyard hole, but you might be able to work something around this last standoff here. And almost really a keychain knife, to tell you the truth. Titanium pocket clip. So yeah, design flow, blade to handle length, ergos, all fine. There you go. There's your balance on the blade. Fit and finish are good. Of course, this is stonewash, so that's smooth around there. Yeah, I'm not feeling any gotchas. I mean, this is somewhat aggressive, but I guess they did that so that it'd be aggressive. And yes, they made that work. This as well. Okay? You can feel that. If you don't like that, you could probably sand it down a bit. Otherwise, I mean, they turned these corners. They rounded them. So they're nice in that respect, here and here as well. Let me see if I can. No, I can't touch the blade. So, can I touch it there? No, I can't touch it there. Just enough to where I can't. So, let's see what kind of little mess I got in here. Oh, are we going to be able to break it loose? Yeah, I think so. I feel like I'm holding the one side back. Or am I? I thought I was. Hold on. Let me put this on here just to make sure. Another number 8 on this side. And no, I wasn't. I thought I was turning it. I wasn't. But I am now. Okay. And that's all gone. Okay. We're good. And there goes the pivot screw. Now these are going to be little number 6s here. And no problem there. Yeah, I mean, Kansept, these last couple knives I've done have been round pivots. That's okay in my book as long as you've got number 8 entry, number 8 entry, or some kind of ability to get 2 wrenches in there. Then okay. If that's the way you want to do it, that's the way you want to do it. It'll work that way. So, and here's your presentation side with the bearings and then a steel washer, ceramic bearings, blade with the detent hole. Looks clean. Opposite side, pivot. It's round. It's one piece, but it's round. And ceramic bearings, and it's a very lightweight lube, so it really didn't really need anything, did it? So your lock bar is sustained, it looks like, by the pocket clip. And by the way, it's right hand tip up only. And so there you go. There's where your detent is going to be held in by these 2 screws here on that lock bar. And it's so light. I mean, there's no steel liners other than that. Okay, so we don't have a whole lot to worry about. Didn't take the pocket clip off, and maybe it's a good thing I didn't, actually, because it goes into that lock bar. I'll just kind of retain the way the detent works the way it is, which is pretty aggressive. And there's my little steel washer, you know, gotta have that. And then let's throw our pivot back in through here. But they definitely use their share of thread locker. Ouch. Let's put this. So get ready to put a number 8 on both sides of that pivot. The body screws, not so much that I've noticed, but the pivot, yeah, you might have to hold it down and break it loose. And here, and then we've got the outer scale, and it ain't too tough, is it? Now, it's pretty easy to fit back together. Throw this down, and let's get my number 8 up here. Stand it up straight. And let me see if I can hold the back side of that good enough to lock it down. And I did. Yeah, I didn't need my other number 8 to hold it in place. So that was a good thing. And these screws go right back in. Yeah, no problem there. And that as well, okay? We're good. The problem is, and we're centered, I just wonder if I got her locked down a little too hard. Yeah, it's centered. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Back from our journey with the Little Main Street, and yes, this is just like downtown, isn't it? It's the city knife for gent carry, and it works. Pretty crazy little piece, and yeah, you know, if you want to move even a little higher up in the materials range with titanium and S35VN, think about the Goblin, both from Kansept Knives. I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for hanging out. Subscribe to my channel and keep up with the crazy stuff that's going on in here. And I appreciate you following my channel and at Love Them Knives on Instagram, because we love them knives. So you guys stay sharp.